What is up, guys? Politics Gaming here, and today we are doing a brand new live stream. We're going to be doing more of the United States, basically, and we are going to be more so trying to tackle very hard this illegal immigration problem. Essentially, I think we're going to go for maybe like a few more thousand detention centers, just to kind of like help process them. I think it's because like what I have is that the detention centers, I've already built the wall, actually. Yeah, we've already built the wall with Mexico, and that doesn't seem to be stopping anything right now. Actually, I think it had a little bit of an effect, but it seems that we're just still having these issues. And I also did go down here. I think, yeah, I made it softer regularization. Expedited regularization helps support economic sectors. Yeah, expedited, which would mean the softer one. But at the same time can produce a major inrush of illegal immigrants. Build a wall with Canada. So I actually made a Cypriot mad in the last stream. Essentially what I did is that I made a joke about the situation in... Oh, wow. I made a joke about the situation in Cyprus, essentially saying like, I can actually stay for the stream, based. But anyway, I actually made a Cypriot mad because essentially what happened is that there's an option to propose the annexation of a sovereign country, and I went over here and Cyprus was actually available to buy. And so what happened is he ended up like going into my comments and saying like, hey, like that's like really bad, like I don't really like these jokes, blah 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 blah. And I was just like, I'm just making the joke about the situation. And I'm like, yeah, hey, oh yeah, pretty good idea. I'm gonna buy Cyprus and then just sell it over to the Turks. But what I'm actually gonna do right now is gonna be the opposite. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to country. We're going to purchase a foreign territory, and in all other territories, we're going to go to Turkey, actually. I can't buy Taiwan. Turkey, and we're going to buy Turkish Cyprus. We can actually buy this for very, very, very cheap. So we're going to actually buy Northern Cyprus, and then we're gonna try to sell it over to the Cypriots. Are we doing any foreign intervention today? Probably not. Depends. Audio is very low. Hang on. The audio sounds fine from my end. I just checked it on my phone, and the music is a little low, but my voice is perfectly fine. All right, time to buy all of the annexed territories from Russia, and then give it back to the Ukrainians. Come on, Turkey. Sell me Northern Cyprus. I think audio is fine, yeah. I just checked it, and the audio is pretty fine. SMRs, yo, let's go. With a simple and standardized design, it reduces the amount of investment necessary to construct small nuclear power plants and thus provide a competitive alternative to fossil energy power plants. The use of recent technology and a low strength of these reactors also make them safer and limits the risk of a serious accident. We're not the first, but we can profit a lot from this technology. Yeah, let's go ahead and patent this technology and sell it abroad. How's the war in Ukraine going? Russia has won, and they have annexed the East Donbass, West Donbass, and Zaporizhia regions of Ukraine, unfortunately. Actually, I have to get rid of that bot real quick. Are you going to support any faction in Syria? Is the war still going on? No. The civil war in Syria is over. There's no fighting. Wow.
The kidnap.
$338, an increase of 0.01 compared to the previous year. 4 in 100 human beings live on. Turkey has accepted your offer. A self-determination referendum will be held. We can finally play as Syria now. Yes, let's go. Syria gameplay when? It's a frozen conflict now, so you don't have to. You don't have to worry about it. Organizing a referendum in Turkish Cyprus. People will decide on the basis of relations with our country, geographic proximity to quality of life differences, and the potential unpopularity of the head of state in their current sovereign country. 61%.
Our agents have.
Perspective analysis.
$50 billion in my treasury reserve. $5.81 from my mega solar wind farm right now. Which is actually pretty good, honestly. So that actually means that the solar and wind actually have some sort of a incentive to build them. Which is really cool, because then that means that I can actually start going after wind and solar instead of just nuclear. Because I can build like a handful of them. I can build like a handful of them, and then they're gonna be really, really good. Onshore wind, mega onshore wind. They're just like a tiny bit cheaper than nuclear power plants. Wow, look at that. 8.24 terawatts worth of electricity. Renewable electricity. I'm really not having issues with with my growth. Let's actually look real quick. So GDP. So look at that. I think they may have fixed this bug. I may be speaking a bit too early, but they may have fixed it. Do you have any information about the release in Steam? No. So I do not know whether it will be coming out on Friday. So everyone keeps saying like it's gonna come out the day the Steam release ends, and you guys are gonna be really disappointed. I guess I shouldn't say expect, because then I will be disappointed if it isn't. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so to pay for all of this, I need to start increasing certain taxes. Can you check the value of the Turkish lira in the game, please? Uh-oh, we have a Turk in the chat. I think he's about to be mad about what I'm about to do. I don't know why Cyprus hates me so much, though. Well, for one reason, they're conservative. How's the inflation rate? Just under 5%. That'd actually be really cool if you could bail out other countries. That way you could kind of give them... Can't please everyone, PG. Yeah, I know, right? That's the fun part about geopolitics. Got a good amount of people in here. How is everyone doing? Guys, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. My inflation right now is Japan is 30%. What? The Turkish lira is 4 cents on the dollar, just under 5 cents on the dollar. How's Libya and Yemen doing? Looks like Libya is still at war with the Libyan Democratic Forces. I could give weapons to the Libyans. You said Libya and Yemen. Yemen is associated conflicts. Give Tom Beta the mistress bet. Oh, look how much Djibouti likes me. Doing some foreign policy related to visas. Turkey has 400,000 troops, damn. The government's policies in Turkey are very bad. We can regularize up to 900,000 illegal immigrants right now if we wanted to. Or we could do an exceptional deportation operation, but I really don't want to do that right now. So have an impact on the appeal of the country and consequently on the flow of immigrants, both legal and illegal, as the unsolicited turn of foreigners to their own country. A special immigration operation, yeah. I could lower, like, kind of soften the integration policy. Issuing visas. A restrictive and controlled policy of issuing visas will limit the flow of legal immigration, not illegal. Because that's the issue that we're having, is illegal immigration. Because legal immigration is actually going up. Alright, we're gonna go for another 2,000. Okay, not 2,000. We're gonna go for another 1,000 detention centers. And we're really trying to find a compromise with Mexico on an immigration agreement. Once we can get an immigration agreement signed, we can really tackle this illegal immigration. But they don't want to because they don't want to. Like, I look how much I have to pay. Let's go for $230 billion. We're going to do the importation of workers for unmanned sectors. We're going to do specific reinforcement and then facilitation on the return of illegal immigrants in the United States. Just to kind of try to top it off, we're going to do $300 billion per year. Which, how much is that? 300 billion divided by 12. That is $25 billion a month that we are dishing out to Mexico. Let's try it.
The bill has
Sold 2 nuclear missiles to Belarus. What the hell, Belarus?
The demonstrator.
Fuck, man. Why does Mexico want so much from us? So 25, that's $50 billion a month that we're gonna dish out. If this doesn't work after about a month or two, I'm gonna dissolve the agreement. So we're gonna accept this. And if by like summer it's not working, we're gonna dish it out. We're gonna get rid of it because we're not. Maybe do a border wall. We already did.
perspective. We have subdued the rep.
Yeah, we're spending $800 billion on Homeland Security now. Is valid for a minimum period of 1 month during which it cannot be modified or canceled. There was an oil slick off the coast of Italy. Still waiting on this response from the referendum in northern Cyprus. I have a feeling they're going to refuse it. Yep. 0% voting yes. Yeah, I had a feeling. Wow, crime's on its way up in the United States. Why do you want Cyprus? I want to buy northern Cyprus and then sell it back to actual Cyprus. Mostly because I made a Cypriot mad. Look at the situation of the economy of Russia and Ukraine. Ukraine is 10% unemployment, 14% inflation, and 6% growth. 96% debt to GDP ratio, and a 4.26% budget deficit. Most likely exacerbated by the immigration. 600. It's a strange question for the game Red Dead Redemption 2. In which state does the game start? What? Just conquer some random country, build it up, and sell it to a willing buyer. That's actually what I was talking about yesterday with Gabe Vogel on the stream. Basically, we were just kind of joking around. We were like, it's basically like House Flipper, except you're doing it with like national territories and entire countries. House Flipper with Castro. I don't like this 2.8% deficit. Which state was Arthur and the gang on my border with Canada or near Mexico? It's probably closer to Mexico because, yeah, it's definitely not near Canada because they were in like the west. They were in like the southwest. I really need a single month where this immigration situation is stopped. I'll keep the agreement. I'll keep the agreement if it really kind of cracks at the illegal immigration, but if it doesn't, then I'm really not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna be spending $600 billion a year just to kind of like continue to have an influx of illegal immigrants. Yikes, look at that. 2022, it was 17% of immigrants that were leaving through deportation, and right now it is the largest amount of immigrants right now. And most people are leaving my country via deportation, 39.9%, just under 40%. Democracy Index, Portugal's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. was 14%. Look at that. Inflation is just above 3% or 4%. All right, we're going to go to April. Common Market of the South just accepted Peru as a member. Unemployment is on its way down. Yeah, see? Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, badass, man. Badass. Which, speaking of, Georgia actually applied to become a member of NATO, and we did not check. They did not. Finland is a part of NATO now. And Sweden just applied to become a member of NATO. 483. 420. That must have been the renegotiation. Oh, wait. Okay. So immigration agreement has been renegotiated and we're saving some money off of it now. We're no longer importing workers from Mexico.
This theory.
Or is it the 4.2 quintillion electricity production? So that's actually, again, what I'm checking. Okay, so we were at 600 and now we're at 542, so this is really a test to see whether that, like, horrendous electricity consumption bug is fixed. Have they released an update yet? No. I don't think they would or should until I don't think they would release the Steam edition until there is a bug fix. Because you automatically know the reviews are going to be trash.
The bill.
Okay, let's see what the actual immigration situation. God, we're up 300,000. There was like a larger increase right here before we did a regularization operation, but then it's like it's about the plateau. I feel like. We have detention centers. What do these detention centers actually do? It's a facility for holding illegal immigrants before they are deported to their home country or released following administrative or judicial action. The duration of detention is limited to a maximum of several months. Their effective functioning depends heavily on the number of spaces available. %. Okay, so we can afford now to increase things like the industrial pollution tax. And then I can also increase the financial transaction tax. Northern Marianas Islands. We're gonna try to annex Puerto Rico.
Oh, sick. Oh, sure. The bill has been.
PG, we need to distract people from the deficit and immigration crisis. We need to liberate Cuba and sell it. Authorized. Come on. Come on, Taiwan. Electric components.
Sure.
No. It must be ideal. Like, what are you talking about? You're a dependency. It's also because they have a conservative government. Taiwan has done everything necessary to accommodate our soldiers. We can now assign troops to the bases selected by our host. For your reference, these bases are highlighted in blue on the large map. Oh, so that means I don't even have to build bases there. Oh, that is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. I get it now. So that means I can grab troops. Let's grab 3,000 of them. So that means it saves me time and money from having to build these bases there. Yeah. Huh. I really like that feature. For some reason, it won't let me deliver troops.
The bill. I think it did plateau. Yeah, look at that. 55% of people are being deported. Yo, it's Gabe. Let's go. Gabe, we actually finally kind of got a cap on the illegal immigration problem. We did have a plateau. We saw a plateau in May.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Projected annual flow of outgoing migrants. This is mainly because I am building so many detention centers, which is having an effect on that, but then net migration is on its way down. Now we need to turn them into legal immigrants, yes. We're gonna do a couple of things. We're gonna call this National Act of 2024. Permissive policy can fulfill a significant need for positions to be filled in certain essential professions and or because of an aging population. Immigration is also a factor in growth because immigrants will work and consume in that country. Illegal immigration, blah, 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 blah. A system without of quotas set by precise number of illegal immigrants who can come to work in this country is economic immigration, and so does not apply to family unification or requests for asylum for humanitarian reasons. These quotas allow authorities to favor those with higher qualification, but on the other hand leads to illegal immigration who intend to enter the country in any way they can. So I'm going to move that to selective and controlled without quotas. Economic immigration quotas set by the number of work permits issued annually to immigrants who come to work in the country. These quotas sometimes involve a point system set by according to various criteria, which is age, family situation, profession, education level, or knowledge of the language. Certain countries apply a classification system on the country of origin, such as the green card in the United States. Quota system can also have the unintended effect of encouraging illegal immigration if these quotas are too restrictive compared to migratory realities. At a certain point, depending on the country's appeal, the raising of quotas becomes ineffective. When you close too much, everyone that tries to enter turns illegal. You will have to choose if they will enter legal or illegal, but they continue to enter.
Sure. Yeah. No problem.
How's the economy? You asked. Right over here, excess of 0.68. Public debt is 120% of GDP. Public debt is $31.1 trillion. It's actually on its way down, and now it's kind of on its way up. Most of this is kind of being caused because we signed a immigration agreement with Mexico, which is upwards worth 420 billion with a B dollars. So, very much, I don't know how effective this is compared to the detention centers that we are building. What about growth and inflation? Inflation is under 4% now, so it is very much on its way down, which in response, we did lower the interest rates. Growth is at 3.59%, and it was actually at 5%, but we ended up responding by increasing the industrial pollution tax and the financial transaction tax, which did, of course, lower the growth rates. We are going to propose $12 billion relief to the IMF. Yo, Corbin, let's go. PG, the agreement isn't doing anything to help. I think you could just scrap it. Watch. I'm gonna scrap this agreement. I'm gonna scrap this agreement, and then illegal immigrants are gonna jump by like 3 million. Because, yeah, this is very much expensive. And $420 billion, not cheap. Not cheap at all. And even though we're going to go ahead and suppress it, that puts us at a 2.35% deficit, or a surplus. So we're going to see the immediate after effects of the scrapping of that agreement with Mexico. And first one I actually want to see is the deficit that actually put them into a deficit because they're not getting $400 billion anymore.
This deal.
Panama, new president. I do like how like rocky we've been with the interest rates. Speaking of, let's see and look at that. Look at that. Finland and Sweden are a part of NATO now. So we now have 32 members of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. That means that it is scripted now that Finland and Sweden are now applicants to the North Atlantic Alliance. And Finland actually was able to join first. I never really remember getting their application, because I never remember voting on it. But I remember getting Sweden's application. That's whenever I actually looked. Where does $100 come from, bro? But yeah, so very good that we are seeing that NATO and Sweden, or Finland and Sweden, are now applicants to the North Atlantic Alliance. And, so now that puts a very good fronts that we have against any aggression that comes from any certain Eastern power in the European Asiatic region. Which actually means that I'm going to invite Sweden and Finland to a meeting, and then we are going to ask that we build bases in the region. We can establish a presence in the Baltic Sea, and as well as air bases in both of them. Mostly, I would like to get a air base in Jutland, or in Götaland. Not Jutland. Jutland is like right here. I'm stupid. I like how I got Sweden and Denmark confused for a minute. Yeah, any playthrough now that I have of of Russia will definitely be to end the war in Ukraine and withdraw. How's Duterte still president of the Philippines? That's what I'm wondering. %. Purchase of a foreign territory. Strong acceptability. Greenland. Alliance. So international military bases, that's actually the really cool thing that I finally figured out how it works. International military bases are essentially, our population decreased? Whoa. That's not good. Look at mega offshore. Look how much electricity that I get off of mega offshore. Onshore, I get 15. I get 42 terawatts off of mega offshore. Which is a significant boost to, and really good thing for those who want to use wind and solar. Well, actually, I get it now about the population. That actually might be an aspect of the question now is, okay, hang on. This is likely something that has to do with the deportations that are underway. Maybe? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I was talking about the international military bases. International military bases. So essentially what this does is that we go over here to create a military alliance. There's one called balleting authorization. Balleting authorization is essentially the formation of military bases. So instead of you having to build these military bases, essentially what happens is that they open up their military bases to you. They open up their military bases to you, and you can use these military bases to station troops. So you are effectively, like this base right here, where there's a bunch of NATO troops that are stationed here, you can actually use these bases to station your troops in the country that you want, and then you can move on from there. So like here, why do I have 15 suicide drones? So it won't let me move them, but apparently I can move them by land. And then it tells you in this, Finland has done everything necessary to accommodate our soldiers. We can now assign troops to the bases selected by our host. For your reference, these bases are highlighted in blue on the large map.
Sure. And you're right.
And then we're just going to ask for the same authorization.
The vote was
And then the immigration reform just passed.
kidnapping took
Has accepted your offer for nearly $2 trillion. We're going to be trying to buy Greenland.
our The new law has laid.
Our agents have infiltrated.
There's artillery. So is there range? There is range on these. I love the highway systems, man. I think the highway system is actually another idea of mine.
Good morning.
Which is why, like, whenever you make these suggestions to them, like, they take 100 different suggestions from all of the community. They took a lot of the, they took, like, suggestions from one of the Power and Revolution Discord guys, and they took his suggestion word for freaking word. Renegotiate a military alliance. We're gonna do... We're establishing military bases in other countries is the current situation.
Our governmental cell in our service.
Actually, I haven't built anything in relation to global warming. Can you show the migratory situation in Chile? Right now, Chile is Immigration rate is 0.34. They have 1.3 million immigrants, not illegal, but legal. 89,000 illegal immigrants, actually on its way down. Projected annual flow of incoming and outgoing. So the largest immigrants is return of nationals from other countries. And then the largest emigrants is legal immigration of nationals. So it's basically students leaving and coming back. Both situations. No, it won't let me go. Let's see what the immediate effects of that immigration reform did. Net immigration is on its way up, but illegal immigration is still kind of plateauing right now. I just want to know if most of them are from Venezuela and Haiti. Let me look. It actually tells me where all of them are coming from. Venezuela and Haiti, yeah. Very accurate situation of the Chilean immigration situation. Illegal immigrants are mostly from Venezuela and Haiti and Peru. $2025. Which, by the way, for those who are watching right now, a lot of you guys have been asking about hypersonic missiles. Go to research, go to military, and then you have to fill funding for military, industry, and aeronautics. High velocity missiles are missiles that travel beyond at speeds at over Mach 5. This technology allows missiles to fly at high altitudes with great maneuverability, making them more difficult to detect and intercept by traditional air defense systems. High velocity missiles can be equipped with different types of payloads, such as nuclear or conventional warheads. The United States is supposedly supposed to discover these by 2029 to 2032. So I need to invest in military, industry, and aeronautics. Industry, aeronautics, and military. So that's another $40 billion that I may need to dump. Yeah, we can afford that. And then if I fulfill funding into all of that, still.
A bomb has gone off.
In a statement sent to the press, this theory...
The population affected by the disaster is in a very precarious situation. Must have lost a lot.
oh, look at that, $212 billion. Okay, let's check my immigration situation again. Okay, we're really starting to plateau right now. So right here, regularization operation. We're gonna wait until 2 million, and then we're gonna difficulties in accommodations reaches to a significant level is presenting numerous problems, especially in terms of accommodations and management. Rather than a developer accommodation capacity solution must now to be to limit entries.
Legislation, tax amnesty. Okay. Do a small tax reform. The first thing we're going to do is that we're going to increase the level of tax investigations, kind of start recuperating some money. This will go to regular and repressive tax inspections carried out by officials of the tax authorities, range from a simple formal inspection to rectify obvious errors to an in-depth investigation comparing declarations with external elements. They differ in their effectiveness and lack of popularity. Doing this 6 months out from an election might not be a good idea. Not even 6 months, but... Would you ever try a House of Cards playthrough? By that I mean slashing social welfare and securities to zero instead of trying to get the full employment. Exactly. All of you watching right now, you're entitled to nothing. You heard me. You are entitled to nothing. Social Security is killing America. We may need to start focusing on actually eliminating a couple of taxes.
will. Our sportsman. Company. We are going to attack this.
No. To be honest, USA is a very easy country to play as. Yeah, it was until it was pretty easy until like the 2022 edition. And that's whenever it just became just awful, mainly because of like the US's like 13% budget deficit. You had to increase taxes beyond anything that you'd ever want to raise them in order to you know, actually have a good time. So it actually took a lot of strategy. Really? To immigration. We went from like 1.8 million to 1.4. So we're gonna do regularization operation. Got over 1 million people that we can regularize, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. The war in Ukraine is over, so we can actually go ahead and start providing them some security guarantees and start placing troops in Ukraine.
Our sport.
Colombia wants to meet with me. What's my environment? Renewable energy. Is that the base Ukraine map? No, this is the war in Ukraine is done. So right now it's basically just the war is done. Like there's no conflict happening now. It's just that Russia annexed eastern Ukraine. So we're gonna go to Ukraine. we're gonna provide them with the security guarantee of an alliance. And then we're gonna ask that they give us access to all land, air, and sea. We're gonna ask for 1 military base, and then we're gonna ask for beletting authorization. And in exchange, we're gonna ask that they actually sell us some oil and natural gas. Which they have none of. What could we buy from them, though? We could buy some steel. Some steel, and we will buy... Try to buy Chernobyl and sell it back to Russia. Fish. Maize. They have to have something. Yeah, we'll buy some colza from them as well. We can agree to steel, and then colza, we're gonna try to sneak just a tiny bit less. Kaioken, I haven't seen you. Where have you been?
Just a week.
The vote was held.
Thirty, 36 viewers, damn PG. Imagine if you had an OnlyFans. Yeah, totally. Doesn't Markiplier, like, actually have an OnlyFans? You got your first real annoying bug in December 2025. What happened?
We won the
Mommy here, I'm setting waiting for the inevitable Biden blast 2024 election sweep, specifically because the 100% popularity rating bugs the US system in the game, LMAO. Yes, we're waiting for the Biden landslide of the 2024 election. I'm just waiting for Azerbaijan and Armenia to go to war so I can be a party in a conflict without being a part of the conflict.
One of my men The decree takes effect as of today.
Oh.
One of my men
I was like, wait, what happened?
Our governmental cell informed
Oh, Zelensky has been re-elected in the 2024 Ukrainian presidential election.
It's true that the blow cannot. Our infiltrated agents had.
Alright. I think at about 2 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and call this stream for today.
Our infiltrated agents had the chance. One of my men.
Which country are you playing? I don't know.
Our infiltrated agents had the chance to carry out a sabotage operation.
UK, yeah.
One of my true that
Our national company is a hit.
the population affected by the disaster is in a very precarious situation, must have lost a lot and even everything, and are asking the state.
Transportation network. I'm actually going to ask Mexico and Canada to build some highways and trains.
The election campaign as of
Damn, I totally forgot there was an election. What? That's not good at all. Uh-oh. Yikes, that's really not good. Yeah, that's... Oh, shit. I need to tell him that immediately. Campaigning is bugged, where if I try to make a campaign promise, I'm unable to make that promise, so it's not even registering that I'm even trying to make the promise. This is at timestamp 154, so I will send an email right after the stream is done and tell him. Trevor loading, yeah, I can try. Or use God power. I don't have God and Spy. Really? I have a charger. Biden forgot how to campaign. Yeah, if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this stream right now because Yeah, that's an immediate need to fix. I'm trying to charge my damn mouse and thing's not registering that it's being charged. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Ooh. I'll still refer that to him, but that seemed to have worked for me to restart the save. Next stream, you need to play as the UK to fix Britain's shattered economy. Damn it, let me see, hang on. Okay, so my mouse is done charging. But my mouse is telling me that it's... I don't know what my mouse is doing. Okay. Keeps telling me that the battery's low. I was like, what?
I don't believe I am in a position.
So I'll go ahead and do this election, and we will call this stream quits.
Your campaign.
All right, Hunter Biden is doing a little bit of a funny right now, so we're going to go ahead and invest in some cyber protection.
Sure. Yes.
That's actually something, man, damn, that's actually a lost opportunity. I made an introduction to politics, right? the video, the tutorial, I totally forgot to talk about some of the the characters. Well, I can cover that. I should have put something in there where it talks about making someone a card carrying member of your party, about the effects of that, but I could just cover that in the elections tutorial.
Sure. That. Don't pay. Okay. Sure. Don't panic. Okay. Don't.
No problem. That's
How far is this game in development? That's a funny joke. So right now we're running on a 59% victory scenario. Damn, bro, what you doing? So go to work, go to, we're gonna increase this to 1500.
The target is constantly on alert. The
Target.
So you can change Congress size? No. I also love the option you can delete all of the messages now. I love that too, man. I really do think they did a good job on this. I've been saying for months now that they needed to come out swinging with this update, and they did. I genuinely, do you guys agree with me on that? Or do you guys think that this is more of a disappointment?
Our infiltrate.
The food region.
I keep hitting justice, and I'm gonna regret that in about 5 minutes.
I'd be.
Dude, what's going on with my population right now?
Yes.
It's. I'm sorry.
According
Okay, when is the election? Have you solved the world's problems yet, son? No, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, uranium. That's exactly what I need from Kazakhstan. We're gonna purchase way more. $101, $121, 10,000. Let's do this for a 10-year time frame.
Our country is
You've put together.
Have you solved the world's problems? No, but buys a lot of uranium from Kazakhstan. Just 1% of the leading polling. 46, 33, 19. When is the election? 11-5. 11-5. 5% growth. Good, good, good. Unemployment is at 2%. 25 days from the election. Anytime you see that the congressional or parliamentary elections are on the way, that means you are about 26, 25 days away from that election. I want to buy Bermuda from the United Kingdom. Okay, so mega solar, 27 terawatts, mega offshore, 42. So we can actually invest a lot more money once this election is over. We can invest a lot more money into mega offshore. Those are very lucrative right now. And I think what we can also think about is that we can try to start to think about nationalizing or privatizing the third generation nuclear power plant. We can get a good amount of money, about $230 billion off of them. What I would really like to do is that I want to get enough like power, and I'm gonna refer the energy bug. I have a feeling it has not been fixed because I'm still kind of seeing that energy is okay. So we just finished our 10 more nuclear power plants, so we can survive another 15 days and then immediately go on a spending spree for another about 15 to 20. If a country can buy territory, can a country sell it? Is it unilateral from the buyer? Essentially, the way it works is that if I want, so I can purchase or sell any territory that I want. Or, beside this, you can also propose the annexation of a dependency. So, like the United States, you can annex the Northern Marianas Islands, American Samoa, Guam, or not Guam, the Puerto Rico, etc. Or I also have the option to annex Venezuela. I can annex the propose the annexation of a sovereign country. So this gives me the options to annex Guatemala, Haiti, Madagascar, Palestine, and even Venezuela. Venezuela, can you imagine trying to annex that? And it's not unilateral, it's basically that you propose money to them, or you can propose some sort of you propose money to them. You say, like, I'm gonna purchase this territory for $1.5 trillion. And then if they accept it, then the next option, it basically is voted on by their parliament. And if the parliament accepts it and the government accepts it of the other country, then it has to be put to a referendum in that territory. I've been under attack since early this morning. That's all I can tell you, but I'll get back very soon.
The fundraising campaign has been really successful.
Okay, so I got money taken away from me. We have been fished or hacked. Really? I literally have, like, spent so much money on cyber protection. $26 million. Okay, so that's not that much. So I'm gonna ask him now for some money, and then I'm gonna ask him, like, at the very end. Oh, look at this! Russian network information transmitted. Our agents infiltrated a big Moscow research area laboratory, succeeded in telling us all the information they had as pertinent, and that the results after our infiltration and interpretation surpassed our most optimistic projections. We stole a Typhoon T-4000 anti-aircraft battery. So we can now start producing our own anti-aircraft batteries now of level 4 design. Maybe. How long does it take to build aircraft carriers now? Wow, I can build 10 aircraft carriers in only a couple of years. Which we will go over to. Aircraft carrier. Let's give them $3.5 billion worth of subsidies.
Yes.
I'll call for a campaign at 5 days to the election. By the way, criticizing your parties do a really good job at kind of keeping some popularity up and getting some bonuses off of the electorate. Alright, so it's debate time. Face-to-face show. Will you go to war? Guys, I want to just tell you guys, I appreciate everything that you guys have been around for. I've really never expected that, trying to do two things at once. I really appreciate all of you guys that have been around for, the longest time. I never expected that, I would be in the position that I am with my YouTube channel. Like, I really appreciate everything. All of the support, all of the people that I can recognize, everything like that. And all the game companies that love to interact with my channel. And I really appreciate everything about all of the time that I have ever spent on YouTube. It's always been worth it.
That they are given equal speaking time. This will be close. So,
Ooh, I have an idea for this.
your opinion on the matter?
Legislation, rent increases, or we're gonna do a monthly salary.
In these times of crisis where poverty gains ground. Thank you. And moving on.
I already proposed this.
Need I remind you that the right...
Thank you. Let's move on.
Guys, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you guys want to see more content like this, hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. Ooh, hang on.
It is an
Ha.
objective reality and makes sense. We cannot welcome all the world's poverty. Under my authority, the state will take its responsibilities and commit to limit it.
Very well. Coming over to you, where the... Migrants must, in no case, be treated as scapegoats. Thank you. It's not.
Well, I would like some clarification on this matter, which you've bandied about, in my opinion, throughout the
Research is our I would like to hear you talk about this subject, as I feel you've been quite vague as to where you stand.
Museums, really?
In these difficult times,
Thank you. We are now coming to the end of the debate. I would like to ask both candidates to wrap up now and perhaps share.
I know how
No,
much
no,
Europe
no!
is a strong preoccupation of our.
Okay, I know how to beat him in this. Health legislation, minimum pension.
Life expectancy is increasing, society is evolving, and our senior citizens are naturally increasingly job seekers. The state must respond to these expectations and ensure a decent life to its elders. I will enforce that it does not miss its obligations.
Thank you once again to both of you for our instant polling system has designated a winner. Good evening.
Tom Baden, 59%. That is not a number that I like to see. I really like to see 60 to 70%. 50, that's almost split. So that is pretty unfortunate that we were not able to beat him in that debate, because I do not consider that a win. That was very much an underperformance by myself. Internet rumors. Oh no. What happened? Of our principal partners. Damage our profit in the worst possible time. Really?
It's begun.
Good evening.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a big sweep. Oh, he actually won. Oh, this is gonna be the most cursed map I have ever seen. No. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Imagine that it's the only... This might actually kind of be an interesting map, but we already won Kentucky and South Carolina. Okay. Maybe a little bit more of a realistic map. Ooh. So Mitch McConnell is definitely not going to be winning this one. He has no path to victory. I can't wait to share this on Twitter and make everyone cringe. We won Texas and Ohio. That'd be really funny if New Mexico went to the Republicans. Mississippi's blue. Idaho's blue. Red California. Ooh, North Dakota. Really? Really? Red California at the worst possible time. think we're on the way to getting at least 500 electoral votes. Alright, after this, we're gonna get a really funny conspiracy theory. $495. Yep, we're going to 510. 4 states for the Republicans: North Dakota, Wyoming, Oklahoma, and West Virginia.
We're now going to go live.
It is with emotion and
Oh, God.
gratitude that I thank those who have renewed their confidence in me. I know that I will prove worthy of their confidence without dismissing those who did not vote for me, because it is a united people that I want to govern in order to foster a might.
Really? The employer unions went for him? For the Republicans? So family unifications, I guess we're going to go ahead and that's going to be the first things first. Just because I want to see what happens. Uh-oh. Screenshot that, send it to Everson. $271 seats and 63 seats in the Senate. Let me see if it fixes itself if I restart the game. Nope. %84 turnout. Oh yeah, let's have a hurricane hit right where there's a nuclear power plant. Are you winning, son? No.
The prepper.
fundraising.
In a press. Another.
Oh shit. Artemis. I guess we'll just go ahead and go to the inauguration, and then we're gonna go ahead and call this stream quits. I keep saying that, and I just keep pushing the end of the stream off. Definitely not gonna be streaming for 4 hours this time, though. Artemis is on its way to landing on the moon. Landing the first man and woman on the moon. Well, the first man in like 40 years, and first woman on the moon like ever. Country depends to a certain extent on other nations. On other nations to provide for its energy needs. Not speaking dramatically, the situation must make us think about the means at our disposal to free ourselves from this relationship. Our energy bill would be much reduced, and we would then be protected from geopolitical and economic hazards.
Here is the first analysis following the change in the law. We have observed an explosion of immigration requests in anticipation of the law passing. Many families want to be able to reunite on our national soil. The arrival of siblings are resulting in more requests for unification. If the goal is to increase the population of the country, then this is a particularly effective method.
So we just passed a immigration law, which did loosen the family unification standard, so essentially saying that siblings and parents can be reunified. The families of immigrants can move to the country.
According to their Okay, that fixed itself. Oh, thank God. Well, kind of.
but I guess maybe it'll fix itself. But if the Democrat one can fix itself, then maybe the other ones can fix itself. Has PG forgot to turn on his mic again? No.
The population affected by the disaster.
16, wow.
Precarious situation. Must have lost a lot. And the
Most.
population affected
I hate
by
how he
the
says
disaster
most.
is in a
2.3
very
billion.
precarious situation.
The prepper.
I'm very generous whenever it comes to substantial loss of revenue for the state. Wait, I think I know. Illegal? No.
Sure. I'd be happy. No problem. You have to.
People really didn't like that. Alright, we landed on the moon.
Astronauts have once again trod on lunar soil. A great feeling for all of mankind. Perhaps even more so for those old enough to have already seen it happen.
For all mankind, is what she should have
The
said.
team predicts many more missions, including a detour to the Sea of Tranquility, a landing site for Apollo 11. The international community unanimously has praised this achievement, which is the result of years of work by our scientific teams. A great success for space research.
For all mankind. If you guys have not seen For All Mankind, please go ahead and watch it. It is an amazing show, and I just finished watching, rewatching all of it yesterday. Oh shit! Major development in Georgia right now. Georgia is at war with both. What is the situation on the ground? We need satellites over right now. Major development in Georgia. Because we need to start giving them weapons. No fighting right now.
A quota.
The astronauts have returned to Earth after success of their mission. Although they're still tired from their journey, they're in good health and are happy to be back with their loved ones. They're immediately taken to the Space Medicine Center to readapt to our gravity. What else we are going to go ahead and start planning to do is we are going to call for a permanent base on the moon. We're going to call it Jamestown. We're going to fund $207 billion and will cover 80%. just want to get some Western European countries involved. Not like specifically Western Europe, but just Western nations, including Japan, Taiwan, Australia, and as well as our European allies. Mammoths have been revived. Tasmanian tigers have been revived, and the dodo bird has been revived. $370 billion cash surplus. Unhealthy housing situation, 5.62% is unhealthy. The U.S. economy grew at a pace of 5.16% in 2024. And they started the conflict up again.
Good morning. Our
Really? Why would Russia? No. No. No, sir. I may have to approach these countries myself.
It's awful.
Alright. January 20th, 2025.
before Congress to loyally serve the interests of the United States of America. I promise to put all my energy, my intelligence, and my faith in the service of this great nation in order to ensure prosperity as well as security within and outside its borders.
See, I told you. I told you. There's gonna be a funny one. Okay. I'm gonna save this real quick. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna refer that to Eversim once this stream is done. I'm gonna get to the passage of this law and then we're done. New battle robots.
The bill has been.
Save it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and call it here, guys. Guys, if you guys like this, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I want to go ahead and give a quick shout out to Maximo for donating some memberships to the channel. Really appreciate that. And as well as some of the donations that I got. Everyone that has been here, we've been had about a consistent 27 people, 20 to 30 people that have been hanging around the stream. Really appreciate the guys that you guys have been here. I'm definitely going to be doing more 2023 streams over the next couple of weeks, so do not miss those streams whenever I do come out with them. If you guys have been wondering why I've been so quiet, usually whenever I'm playing the game and I start to kind of like really just kind of concentrate, it's more of just something I just completely forget to talk sometimes. So a lot of times I just kind of just play, and then you just hear music in the background and everything like that. So that's mostly why you kind of heard me get really quiet. So it's not because, you know, my mic was muted or something like that. It's actually just because I've been just concentrating on the game and totally forget to talk. Obviously, we had a couple of bugs in the stream. Main one is that after the election, we do see that the parliamentary results or parliamentary like pie chart thing picture does disappear. Earthquake in Chile as usual. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I do really like this. Despite the bugs, obviously we're gonna have bugs. Game's gonna have bugs. Every single game is not gonna release in the perfect condition. Report the bugs. I'm reporting the bugs. I'm referring them to Eversim as soon as I'm done with this stream, and I will refer this video as well to Eversim. Guys, if you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to be playing more Power and Revolution as other countries, trying to see what else can be done. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to those tutorials I am preparing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching.